So, good morning all. କାଲିର କ୍ଲାସ୍ରେ ଆମେ ଜେନେରାଲ ଦେଖିଥିଲେ କ'ଣ ଏଲ୍ ସେକ୍ସନ୍ ବିଷୟରେ ଦେଖିଥିଲେ। ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆଉ କିଛି ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂ ସେକ୍ସନ୍, ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟରିଂ ସିମ୍ପଲ୍ ସେକ୍ସନ୍କୁ ଯିବା, କମ୍ପୋଜାଇଟ୍ ସେକ୍ସନ୍କୁ ଯିବା, ଯାହା ନେମ୍ ହେଉଛି ଆଇ ସେକ୍ସନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ସି ସେକ୍ସନ୍। ସିମ୍ପଲି ୱେ ଆଇ ସେକ୍ସନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ସି ସେକ୍ସନ୍ ଆମେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଯିବା। Question number 3. Find out the centroid of a I section. This is the I section, and in this I section, I think this section have both planes, top plane, this is bottom planes, this top planes, this is bottom planes, and this portion is called wave. And the I section is, and this I section is, I think, symmetrical about y axis, because you see that here, if we cut this section into y axis, y axis, it will be divided into equal half. It will divide into equal half. Means this is a half and that is half. So if the top planes and bottom planes, is equal, then it will be symmetrical about x-axis as well as y-axis. But in this case, if the top planes is not equal to bottom planes, then it will be similar. It will be symmetrical about y-axis only. Suppose this is 8 centimeter. This is 5 centimeter. 8 centimeter, this is 5 centimeter. And this portion, you can see that it is 8 centimeter. And this width is taken as 2 centimeter. This is also 2 centimeter. And this also 2 centimeter. It's a common width. I think common width of the section is 2 centimeter. And this flange has 8 centimeter width, and this flange has 5 centimeter width, and this is web height is 8 centimeter. Now the question arises, if the section is symmetrical about x-axis or y-axis? Yes, this section is symmetric about y-axis only, because the top planes and bottom planes are not equal. If the top planes and bottom planes are equal, then it will be symmetrical about x-axis as well as y-axis. Let us find out the CG about y-axis only, because it is symmetric about y-axis. So let us find out the CG about y-axis, means y bar only y bar. Y bar, what is the formula for y bar? What is the formula for y bar? This is the, suppose this is section 1, this is section 2, and this is section 3. Section 1, section 2, and section 3. Next step is choose, this is the y-axis because symmetric about y-axis. Next step is to choose the x-axis. Choose the x-axis. And the x-axis, I tell you in previous class, the x-axis must be chosen on topmost point or bottommost point. So because here it is symmetric about y-axis, I can choose x-axis. I can choose x-axis on bottommost position. On bottommost position, I x-axis choose करेंगे. X-axis choose करेंगे. So ये I section है, this is the I section. The practical application of I section. The practical application, engineering application of I section, you can find it on railway wagon. Railway wagon, you can see that the railway wagon, the cross-sectional area of the railway wagon is somehow similar about I section. So now find out in section 1 what is the area 1, section 2 what is the area 2, section 3 what is the area 3, and correspondingly we can find out the y1, y2, y3, etc. The first one is section 1. First one is section 1, and in section 1 I can find out, and in section 1 I think the section 1 is a rectangular section. Section 1 is a rectangular section. So the area of this rectangular section 1 is 5 into 2, because length into width, length into depth, 5 into 2. This is the area 1. I think area 1 is equal to 5 into 2 equal to 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter square. Next, find out what is y1, because it is symmetrical about y-axis. So we can find out y1. What is y1? Y1 means the distance from the x-axis to the CG point. The distance from the x-axis to the CG point. That is y1. And this is the CG point, I think. The middle point. The middle point is the middle point of this section. So from x-axis this distance will be y1. So what is the distance? If you can see that this is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, and the half distance is I think 1 centimeter. So 2 by 2 equal to 1 centimeter, and this is the distance from x-axis to the CG of the first section. You can remember it very precisely, because very important. What is the distance between x-axis and the CG of the section? Is the middle point, and this is 2 centimeter, and this is 1 centimeter. 2 by 2 equal to 1 centimeter. Now it is completed. Section 1 is completed. Now coming to section 2. Very important. Section 2. Section 2 is very important. In section 2, you can find out. The area and y2. In section 2, the area is length into depth. This is the length, this is the depth. Length means 2 centimeter, depth means 8 centimeter. 2 into 8. Area 2 equal 2 into 8 equal to 16 centimeter square. 16 centimeter square. Next come to y2. What is y2? y2 means the distance from x-axis to the CG point. Distance from x-axis to the CG point. And this is the CG point. This is the x-axis. So distance means y2. What is y2? Then this is 2 centimeter, and this distance will be 4 centimeter, because this is 8 centimeter, and this half distance means 8 by 2 equal to 4. 4 centimeter plus 2 centimeter, it is I think 6 centimeter. So 2 plus 8 by 2 equal to 6 centimeter. And this is for section 2. Now coming to section number 3. So in section 3, what is area 3? Now coming to section number 3. What is area 3? Section 3, area 3. Area 3 means section length into depth. Length is 8 centimeter, depth is 2 centimeter. So 8 into 2 equal to 16 centimeter square. Now what is y3? Y3 means the distance from x-axis to the CG point. This distance x-axis to the CG point. And this distance is called, I think, y3. Distance from x-axis to the CG point. This is 2 centimeter, this is 8 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter. Because this is 2 centimeter, so this is 1 centimeter. 1 plus 8 plus 2. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. So 2 plus 8 plus 1, this is 11 centimeter. Right? Now, you can find out in all sections there is A1, Y1, A2, Y2, A3, Y3, etc. Now, coming to the formula, CG formula, Y bar, then you can find out the CG here. And the formula for Y bar is A1 Y1 plus A2 Y2 plus A3 Y3 by A1 plus A2 plus A3. Now A1, what is A1? A1 is 10 centimeter. Y1 is 1 plus A2. A2 means 16. Y2 means 6 plus A3. A3 means 16 into Y3 means 11. So this is by A1 plus A2 plus A3. A1 means 10 plus 16 plus 16. 10 plus 16 plus 16. And that is coming out here. 10 plus 16 into 6. 10 plus 16 into 6. 96 plus 16 into 11. 16 into 11. 16 into 11. 176. It is 176 by 42, and it's coming as 96 plus 10, 106, 106, 112, 112, 212, 212, 70, 282, 282 by 42. This is coming as, I think, this is, I think, 20.2 by 2 equal to 10.1. I think the 10.1. 10.1 will be the CG of this section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.